Hello, everybody, and welcome back to magFAST. You've joined for a very special segment where we are going to have some fun playing D&D. That's right. We got some fantastic folk up here. On the desk. That's right. It's me. It's still chained to the desk. It's Better Ruler. So I have, of course, undergone a costume change for my character here. But we've got with us today a wonderful individual and our entire troupe here.
Hello, my name is Eric Poach. I will be your dungeon master this evening, and we will be playing very loose by the rules of Dungeons and/or Dragons. And our other players?
You gotta turn on the mic.
Oh, it's too loose. I was too loose. Happens regularly. My name's Alon. I'm the Dungeon Meowster, and I'm ready to tighten it up, honestly. I'm ready to get it a little tighter. Just a little bit at a time.
And I am Lex, Lady Chaotica, and I am excited to see what's about to happen left, right, up, and down in this episode.
I'm Jenna, and this is my first MAGFest, you guys.
Wow! Man, what a mistake.
What have you done?
You've come up on stage with us?
This is a great way to start. Shock treatment.
So many people warned you. This man is actually chained to this desk. He was doing a costume
I know.
change.
That's why you can't see the left arm. I'm actually it's underneath
It's
it.
impressive.
MAGFest, the new Hotel California.
And just to remind our wonderful audience, I'm hoping to God that
Give him the
shotgun.
mic. Give him the mic.
Yep.
And turn it off, turn it on. Back off, back on. Unplug yourself.
It's off.
All right, cool. Oh, my Lord.
That's awesome.
Perhaps there's been too much game.
And
Too
just
loose again.
Everyone, give us a quick reminder before we begin. Tell us your character's name, who they are, and what class they are.
Perfect. Well, I guess I'll start. My name is Veritan, the lawman. I take my orders from above, and I'm gonna make sure that this place is all kept in line with this supposed god that another warlock I met followed. Something about Chat.
Yes, the god Chat.
The mighty god Chat.
Well
I heard
known
about
in this well-established setting with deep and rich lore.
Some guy Deladius ended up being beat up a lot of times, apparently, because of it, so hopefully it doesn't happen to me.
Excellent.
My character is Mr. Coffee, and Mr. Coffee is a coin-operated warforged where you on Twitch can make donations to unlock different flavors. You can unlock different brew styles. Mr. Coffee is a very versatile warforged. And as far as I worked in service and retail, but I've never kept a job for more than 9 days.
Oh, man.
My character is DM Choice.
Oh.
I don't remember us discussing one, so.
Ooh. What? Paladin.
Sold!
Yeah.
Okay.
Mighty Paladin.
Paladin's name is Seraphina, and she worships the goddess Athena.
Whoa!
Ooh.
Seraphina worships Athena.
It's musical, isn't it?
I love it.
It's like she was a bard in a past life.
That's strange because I will be playing Jenny Brimble, who is a bard in this life.
Whoa!
And what was the name one more time?
Jenny Brimble.
Jenny
You may know
Brimble?
her from Terrifying Tales of the Tavern.
Okay. So Jenny the Bard. What instrument do you play?
She uses her voice. She tells tales.
Marvelous. Yeah, and just to give an update to any of you watching the stream, please give us money. If you give us money, we'll do whatever you want.
This
you want to
game-
introduce plot complications? You want to change the plot entirely? You want to make me do whatever? Give us money. Every $100, I'll upgrade this little robot. You want a Gundam? Give us cash.
This game gets infinitely sexier the more money you give.
And it's after 10 o'clock, so those kids need to be in bed.
Yeah.
Put those kids in bed unless they're donating money.
And
Get your
put
credit
them to
cards and let
bed.
them donate your money.
So with that, we have our players. We were supposed to start at 9. It's 10:23. We're speed running D&D.
It is what it is.
Let's do this. 3, 2, 1, adventure. You find yourselves In a carriage drawn by horses, a team of 6 horses, and a coachmaster by the name of Kevin. Everything's going well. You're traveling to MAGFAST, a well-known festival in the region where people get very intoxicated and listen to good bard tunes. In fact, you're supposed to play MAGFAST. You're supposed to be an accessory at the hotel at MAGFAST.
Dude, I really hope I keep this job. I really got to hold one down.
You're supposed to be regulating and making sure everyone's partying responsibly at MAGFAST. You are the reason everyone is not partying responsibly at MAGFAST.
Well, hey, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
But you are on you're not even at MAGFAST. You are on your way to MAGFAST. You're in this horse-drawn buggy that suddenly gets completely tossed over on its side.
Oh no,
Thrown
Kevin!
over. Some massive impact throws everything around. Chaos in the carriage as you're all tossed. You hear horses whinnying and neighing and screaming outside. And you hear Kevin yell, "No, please don't!" And then you black out.
Classic MAGFAST situation.
Oh my goodness.
The lights come up. Oh, thank goodness, you're awake.
Oh no.
No, but you are in an overturned carriage. You have no idea what knocked it over. You do not know the status of Kevin, the horses, or your luggage.
Well, that's unfortunate.
What do you do?
I'm gonna bust out with my sword and shield, find out what's going on. Gotta make sure.
You try the door. So right now, the side of the carriage is now the floor. The other side is the roof, so you can see the roof, the door above you. It is locked steadfastly. Kevin left the child locks on.
Rude.
Classic
Yes.
Kevin.
How can he do this?
Yes.
Which is good that he left those child locks on because those childs better be donating and or going to bed.
Donate today.
Well, we need to get out of here. My luggage is my number one priority. I have all I own inside of that bag.
So the only thing standing between you and the rest of this adventure
Child lock.
is a child-locked door. We could spend the entire time in here. I'm fine with that.
Well, I remove the seat cushion and I take the crowbar out that I had underneath it.
Obviously.
Yeah.
That's standard issue in most carriages.
And I take the crowbar and I get ready to swing it really hard into the ground so that I can create a seesaw-esque wedge. I'm trying to use science.
You're
here.
trying to use physics. Here,
Yeah.
you fool.
Yeah.
Roll. Okay.
And I'm hoping that with a lever.
With leverage.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll this D30.
Oh, yeah.
It's in here.
If I gave you a die, you
Yes.
can roll it.
Yeah. An 18
You got an 18?
out of a D30.
So describe to me, so you're using the crowbar.
Yeah.
Where are you jamming this crowbar? Describe it in detail.
Yeah, so I take the seat off.
Okay.
I rummage through the explosives that I have under there, and I
Yes.
put those away because they're dangerous. And then I grab the crowbar, which is significantly less dangerous.
Yes.
And I go to the door that's on the floor, the floor
Yes,
door.
there is a floor door.
As we referenced, the floor door, and there's the handle on the floor door, which I use as the pinion. I don't know what the science term is, but you know what I'm talking about. It's the slightly, yeah. And I'm assuming that it's both just phallic enough where I can balance this crowbar on it, and then I plan on jumping on the other side and launching anything that steps on the other side of the crowbar.
Okay. So you...
Which I say, Mr. Coffee is ready to wake somebody up, and I point at the door at the top, not the floor door, but the
So you're...
heaven door.
So your plan is to Looney Tunes physics this by using the crowbar seesaw. So one of them is going to stand on the other end of the crowbar.
Yeah.
And you, a robot the size of a Gaylord room coffee maker.
Yes.
At this juncture,
I'm
you're
really
more
dense. I've been working out.
Yeah. You're gonna like people's elbow the
Yes.
crowbar. All right. Who's gonna do it?
For science.
It was a day just like any other. I'll do it.
Okay, the
Right
bard,
on.
once again, the bard sacrifices. So you rolled an 18 for this?
Yeah, out of a base 30.
Thanks for that.
Out of base 30, crap. Now I have to do a conversion table to D20.
You only have about 30.
Yeah, you rolled about a 13. I would say that is enough force to launch the bard very hard at the ceiling door and cave it in slightly, jamming the lock. So now it's just kind of, you have like a dented ceiling situation. The door is stuck steadfast.
A nice dome. We've got a dome.
You've got a dome.
I'm pretty sure this makes our situation worse.
Yes.
Wait, why? How does it?
Well,
Yes, please tell me.
we've now dented the lock, so
Yes.
now instead of being able to undo it, now it's smashed into the ceiling.
Oh, we were supposed. Oh, I thought
Breaking the lock might have been a better
when
idea.
I
Is it a
hear.
metal lock?
Yes.
I take Mr. Coffee, find its recent contents, and just splash it against the lock and attempt to melt it.
Oh no, my acid coffee.
Mr. Coffee does run hot. We don't have an OSHA in this setting, so like
Oh.
it goes hard. Yeah, could you roll to splash coffee?
Nobody's done the lawsuit
A
yet.
five.
You have to
A
mark
5.
'Cause
Oh,
you're
no.
so hot.
Yes.
it. Look, it takes me a little while. I'm not just hot right away.
So where we're at is the coffee spills out of Mr. Coffee, but now it is, so you all have to climb up on the seats as the floor of this carrot,
my fluids.
the door floor is now, you now have like a floor is lava situation with like radioactively hot coffee.
Oh.
This overturned carriage is becoming more dangerous with every passing
I've watched
second.
my crowbar melt. Wait, there's explosives that we just keep away from the heat.
Wait, as your crowbar melts, does it give a little thumbs up?
It does. And it goes, the crowbar!
Oh God!
All right.
My best friend.
So we've tried smashing the door. We've tried melting the door. Other suggestions?
My first suggestion is if you donate enough money, I can get an upgrade, and maybe that'll help
If
us.
someone donated
chat.
$1,000 right now, you'd basically become a Gundam.
Yeah, Gundam me up.
Very true. I suppose in the meantime, I can try and call upon my god to try and get rid of this lock that's currently in our way.
Oh, you're trying to magic the lock.
Indeed.
Okay, roll away, my friend. I have dice right here.
Excellent.
Please.
I
Now,
suppose
I
I'll-
only have a D20, but
I don't have as much power as
we've
call
got-
me old-fashioned.
We've
Got
got
another D30.
we've got a D24 here. I think this is.
Not to worry, I'll rely on
Look, I don't ask you where you get your coffee. You don't ask me where I get my dice.
A 12.
A 12. All right. So good news. You have managed to magically unlock the door.
Excellent.
But
Wait, good
because
news,
it-
everyone.
But because the door was previously smashed in, the latch mechanism is still broken and it cannot open. So the door is unlocked.
We need an awe. Thank you. It's a sad day. I appreciate you in reinforcing our emotions.
We would have done it, maybe.
If we put awe on the screen.
I do want to point out that when we started this, we were at $3,459.60.
Tell
and
me
we
we're
are
at
sitting at a cool $3,469.
Oh.
Nice.
Very
Tasty.
nice.
We have turned a profit.
It's gotten. Mr. Coffee looks at the floor with all the spilled coffee. He's like, it's gotten wetter in here.
A generous donation by Prudish Duckling. One
Wait,
of the many facets
it melted-
of the god chat.
It melted the crowbar, which means maybe the floor door. And
Of
so
course.
Melted.
if we all together run and push the side of the cart, I know I'm doing science again, but I'm gonna keep doing it
No, you're doing it great this
until
time.
it stops. Until science stops, I'm gonna keep sciencing.
It's
Like
done
Bill
something.
Nye told me in my coffee youth, back when I was young coffee.
So is the plan for all of you to do like a 1,
Heave.
a 2, heave?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
So on the count of 3, everybody find a die to roll.
I don't.
Suppose I'll take one out. Ooh, very pretty.
You got
We'll
that
do
one?
these. D4.
D20
Oh,
right
well,
there.
utilize
So,
this then.
and a 1, and a 2, and a rolla.
It's a 2. It didn't help
That's
me.
a 2.
I got a 4 out of 6.
It's a 4. Wait, you rolled a D6?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice ratio. It's about a 12.
27.
27.
Oh, no.
Ooh.
12 out of 20.
12 out of 20. Hold up.
You got a 27, and that's a 20-sided dice too. That's crazy.
Wait a
Definitely,
second.
yes. Yeah.
I will say with those rolls combined,
With our powers combined.
We can flip a carriage.
that is enough. You solved my floor acid door puzzle. That is enough force. Yes, you knock the carriage over. It rolls out, but like the melted side. You're just. Whoosh, it rolls. The carriage just rolls away down a hill. It's gone.
We might have been a little too strong.
My luggage.
My equipment.
The explosives.
Oh, wait.
Oh yeah, sorry. As you say, the explosives. That's when the carriage explodes. So here we are. We have exited the carriage.
We did.
The carriage
Well, the
exited
carriage
life.
Thanks, ladies and gentlemen. You have
All
a great
right,
night now. So we are out of the carriage. Several mysteries still need to be solved.
By the way, an update from my god here. The lucky number is currently 4.
The current lucky number is 4. Ooh, the bag of blessings and curses is live. So for $25, you can either bestow a blessing or a curse upon our players. I have a lovely list of them right here that I'll roll on. They're buck wild.
It's funny you mentioned that because we've also received another blessing from Prudish Duckling given apparently to the Paladin.
Ooh, Paladin gets a blessing.
Oh.
Okay.
Everyone, on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
That's a blessing. Bless me, Daddy.
You get.
Or curse me, Mommy.
Athena, wouldn't it be okay?
Okay. Oh, hell yeah. So, Paladin, you get the blessing of true name. You learn the true name of an extra-dimensional creature of your flavor choice. So it could be angel, demon, eldritch horror, what have you. You may
sour.
speak the true name of this entity and summon them to do your bidding.
That's tasty.
So what I
That's
would do is
fabulous.
write down the true name, and then whenever you're ready, whenever it feels
Okay.
narratively appropriate or just fun, speak the true name of this entity, and they will be summoned to aid you. Also worth knowing that awesome words of power are also live. You can buy one of those for the players for $40. So the carriage is blown up.
Unfortunate.
Things we need to figure out. Where did the horses go? What happened to Kevin?
Kevin.
What happened to your luggage? And who did all of this? Because you were just riding along, happy as could be, until your carriage was slammed to the side. Yes, go on. Thoughts? Investigations?
Are there any
Curiosities?
blood trails around us?
Any blood trails?
Blood trails.
Ooh, could you roll me a perception check? And from this point, I will ask D20s.
Wait, the conversion.
The
Conversion's
tutorial's
so
now
difficult
over.
after 10 o'clock. 16.
16. Yes, you do find a trail of. You do find some speckles of blood. Now, being a paladin, you are well versed in horses. So when you do that classic, like lean down, like put your fingers in it, it's not horse blood. Thankfully, it's just Kevin's blood. Yeah.
That's not good.
What do you don't want anything bad to happen to the horses?
That's also fair.
What have you found out?
This is Kevin's blood.
Oh, good. It's not the horses.
And he wasn't a
Thank the
designated
God.
driver.
Wait. You're
Nice.
tasting his alcoholic blood content was too high?
I would think it's way beyond what it should be for a coachman.
Kevin, also being a paladin, Kevin was wasted. Kevin was absolutely obliterated.
That's not great.
All
Yeah.
signs
Ooh,
would point
just
to this
a,
being
just a fun
Kevin's fault
fact,
then.
we are $16 away from Mr. Coffee getting his first upgrade.
How excellent.
Just throwing that out there. Just putting that out into the universe. So yes, but this is a trail of blood. You see like little speckles. It's not like he was eviscerated, but you do see little speckles of Kevin blood leading into the dark and mysterious wood just off the path of this carriage trail.
Huh.
A blood trail into a dark, mysterious wood?
We follow it.
Follow. Okay, I was saying avoid at all costs, but if
Yes,
you,
yeah.
you know,
Definitely.
Well, she's very convincing is the only thing.
Well,
I suppose we could go with
and you
that.
know what? Now that you say it, I can tell that Kevin is absolutely obliterated and probably needs some help. Yeah.
I think you have the life force that he needs.
Yeah, there's one thing that I need when I am absolutely obliterated, and that's my own fluids. just a little,
You gotta ground yourself
You guys don't
up.
just drink your own blood?
Not usually, no.
Well, I've got a little bit of Kevin's for you if you want somebody
Oh,
different
God.
flavor.
And I will say, no sign of the horses in sight. They are gone entirely. We do not know what befell them.
And the luggage, I mean, it was attached to the cart. Do we see, did it detach, or do we look at the explosion? Do we see like a set of my bras?
Oh yeah.
Blowing
So
up.
there's a kind of the classic, like, as the carriage exploded, pieces of flaming carriage raining down, little heart boxers. You know what I mean?
Oh, no.
Heart in the tree.
Oh,
but
no.
but you guys each know that you had some like valuable magic items in that luggage. In fact, everyone, go ahead and tell me a deeply sentimental item that you know you had in that luggage and that conveniently could survive an explosion.
I had a, is it called a smushmallow? What are those things called?
A
Smushmallow. Well, I had a smushmallow. It was an off-brand.
He didn't mean it.
Sorry.
This will be for anyone who rolls.
I had an off-brand Smushmallow, which was a pillow of mine from childhood, back when I was Young Coffee, the rapper. And
Damn, deep cuts at MAGFAST.
yeah, and I had my Smushmallow on there, and of course it was not only very precious to me, but it also was magical. But I never figured out in what way. I just knew deep down that it was magical. And I also knew that it possibly held a great evil, but it was very cute and huggable.
This is the first time in my DM notes I have Squishmallow, parentheticals, potentially evil?
Yeah.
We just don't
You
know.
haven't lived.
Question mark.
Okay. What beloved sentimental magical item do you know you had in that luggage?
Well, you see, it's actually an item of great power that I carried around with me. The ability to cast mystic spells beyond your wildest dreams. The mystic, magical, Eldritch Pocket Square.
Ooh, Eldritch Pocket Square.
Indeed, and I miss it so.
Yeah.
From the pocket dimension.
No, well,
Sarah-
of course. It, of course, goes in my pocket-shaped bag of holding.
pocket shaped bag of holding. Seraphina.
Mine was my face cream. Gave me the gift of youth. How else would I look so fabulous with all this armor on and being years old?
Yes.
Paladin of a certain vintage.
A certain vintage.
X number of years, and now X plus 1.
Jenny, what of your beloved item?
Mine was the very first thing I bought when I went off to school to become a bard, and it was my Magic Mike stand.
Magic Mike's.
Magic Mike.
Never once when I was on stage did I trip, fall, not do something sexy with my Magic Mike stand.
So,
What happened before the Magic Mike stand?
It wasn't so sexy.
Not to worry, we do actually have a few donations here.
we have a few donations.
They're giving us their money.
Oh my
First
god.
of all, once again, donated from chat, Admiral, giving us a blessing, but not specified to whom.
Ooh, okay. Unspecified blessing.
Says, give them a blessing.
I'm gonna roll a d4,
Yep.
and we're gonna see 1, 2, 3, 4. That is a 4.
Yay!
Straight Art, and you get a blessing. Let's roll to see what blessing you get. We already got 8. Ooh, you get blessing number 1.
I hope that's
Let's see. Oh, hell yeah. I wrote these a year ago and forgot what I've written, so I'm learning this too.
This is a continuation, somehow, of the previous. We don't know how.
Jenny, a third eye grows in the middle of your forehead. You get advantage on any checks involving sight.
Oh.
Fantastic.
My God.
Also, we have reached $3,600, our first robo upgrade benchmark.
All right.
So, Mr. Coffee, right now you are at the caliber and power of a standard Marriott room coffee maker. But now you begin to change. You begin to unfold, transform, become more capable, more powerful. I dub you Mr. Keurig.
My God.
You're working in a cup-based economy now.
I feel my cups have grown.
Yes. Your water is hotter.
Yes.
Your coffee, you can choose the strength of your coffee now. It can be as hot as acid
Yes.
or as cold as the bay outside.
As cold as ice.
But somehow
And
cannot
I'm
brew
willing
more
to
than 3 cups without having
sacrifice.
to refill the water tank.
Yes.
Who designs these?
My luggage.
No, wait, I'm not. Please come back to me.
Oh
So yes, you now have the power and capabilities of a Keurig.
Yes. Thank you for upgrading me, chat. And I won't take these powers for granted. I'll use them for evil.
no! Well,
So now that we know about your beloved items that you brought with you, because these are deeply magical items, you know they cannot be destroyed. And looking around the wreckage of the carriage, you know that they're not here. Someone must have stolen them.
Dun, dun, dun.
Ba-boom!
What?
And also, Kevin's bleeding and in the woods somewhere.
also not
I
good.
mean, he's probably fine.
Yeah.
Can't feel a thing
That
right now.
dude is blasted.
So, you know that your items are not here. They were potentially stolen, and you know that Kevin's blood trail leads into the dark and mysterious woods. What do you do with this information?
I take a little bit of Kevin's blood and I put it in my reservoir in case I need to brew later.
I take that. You now have Kevin's DNA coded into you. It's almost like you're almost like a scent hound now for
Yeah.
Kevin blood.
I also just realized I probably am slightly tipsy now.
Oh yes, no, you are, yes.
It was not my intention, but oh, this Kevin's blood, so potent.
Could you roll? Woo! Could you roll me a Constitution saving?
Of course I can. A crit 20.
Excellent.
Our
I
first
take my
nat
blood.
20 of the evening.
I take my blood without sugar or milk.
You are incapable of becoming drunk.
Straight no chaser.
You are the most sober creature on the material plane.
Kill me.
Oh, what an awful time to have a
Well,
strong
it's
constitution.
even better because it seems that the power that Prudish Duckling has given us through these $40 has also bestowed a word of power upon Mr. Coffee here.
Ooh, what is the word of power?
That's a good question.
Word of power.
From beyond the veil, I call for the word of power.
The maker of the words, please.
Word of power.
The wordsmith.
Great God Taraj.
Ah, perfect. The word of power has arrived.
Oh, thank God.
From another plane.
Behold.
Give them open for power.
Do you want to read it or do you want me to have it?
Oh, yeah. Get in there.
I won't let you down, chat.
Well, not to worry, because you have been given a second word of power by Admiral, another member of the chat, brethren.
Second power.
Word of power again.
They're selling like
I-
hotcakes.
I call for thee.
Oh my god, these are difficult words.
That they are. The power that chat bestows is
These are
Do you need my
SAT
sweater?
words of power.
I do need your
They
sweater.
are
Yes.
magnified by their length and hardness to pronounce.
For those of you who are
What in the world
sight
have we done?
difficulties, words are hard. Taraj, great gust of
Where's
Taraj.
my second word of power?
I
gods?
won't let you down. With great
Oh,
He's
hold
working
on.
it. He's
Takes a
working on it.
moment.
It's all part of the divine plan.
with great power comes great difficulty to pronounce these words.
Indeed.
But I'll do it for you, chat, and I'll probably do it wrong.
We are also at $3,640. In $20 more, Mr. Coffee will get another upgrade.
Oh my god. I've done nothing but drink blood, and you people are. I mean, I need to drink more. We need to find
power.
Kevin. We need to find Kevin. I'm finding out that the more blood I drink, the more powerful I become, and
Bestowed upon
I
me
hunger.
the second word to Mr. Coffee.
Oh my god, my second word of power. I will take this for.
God, we gotta find a reason to use a lot of these very quickly.
Oh god, what is this? Okay.
You got it?
I've got my words.
All right. So,
Word up.
like a bloodhound, you can now follow Kevin's trail. it leads into these dark and mysterious woods. As you make your way over the brush and thickets and vines, it's been a long day. I've been on shift for most of this.
As have I, brother.
The woods become like deeper, darker, more humid and dank. There's a foul feeling in the air.
These foul, dank woods make it difficult to keep Kevin's scent, but I'm pretty sure we're on the right trail. Does anyone have anything that might aid me in getting rid of these dark vines, these evil, dank, almost human-like fingers, appendages that are blocking my path?
Not to worry. We have the power of chat bestowed upon us once again. $25 for... Oh, it was not specified whether it was a blessing or a curse. And it was not specified to whom. It has nothing, but it was indeed redeemed for that.
Hell yeah.
Oh no.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna flip a coin.
Woo!
Evens is the blessing, odds is a curse. It's a curse.
Oh dear.
Hey!
We're gonna roll to see who gets it.
Curse me, Daddy.
1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, Jenny.
Oh
And it is curse number 6, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You hear laughter in the dark woods.
Oh no.
Jenny, I'm sorry.
Oh God.
Until this curse is broken, you have the reverse curse. You must speak every sentence backwards. Example Anne is this.
Oh no.
No one can understand you otherwise. Words are indeed hard. This is the moral of today's story.
Mr.
God.
Coffee turns to Jenny and says, I need help finding the trail. It's gone a little bit dark. Do you have any words of encouragement for me? I would appreciate some words of encouragement.
Them find. No, can't.
What?
Too true.
She's too sober!
We're going.
She's too sober!
Them find no can't? Are you saying can't no find them?
Maybe.
Maybe the reason you're saying that maybe I can't no find them because there's so many vines in the way. Oh, that makes so much sense. Serafina, cut the appendages from our path.
Takes out my sword and starts slashing away.
Roll to slash away.
16.
You cut a swath.
Hi-ya!
Yes, beautiful path being carved.
No one takes my face cream!
Wow.
As you are chopping your way through the woods, your paladin everyone do me a favor, roll a perception check.
Yeah.
17.
6.
6.
Excellent.
Base site is this?
Huh?
Base site is this?
Oh, she gets her.
Yeah. Yep.
Roll twice and she has
Roll
advantage.
Oh,
twice,
yes.
it's an advantage.
Yes.
Yes.
18.
18?
Wow.
Excellent. Base site is this. Got it. This is a curse for everybody. 18. Jenny, what's your bard eyes see? As Seraphina's cutting this swath through the woods, you and only you, in like a thicket off to the side, you see a little pair of beady, greedy little goblin-like eyes staring out at you, and they have murderous intent in them. Not only do you see those, more eyes start appearing. This starts to smell of an ambush. Quick, warn your friends. Please.
Her eyes
Goblins by surrounded are we?
Oh my
Are we
goodness.
surrounded by goblins? No, we're fine.
Goblins by surrounded are we?
We are surrounded by goblins.
At
We're in
that
trouble.
very moment,
You think?
goblins leap out of the woods on either side.
Oh.
Everyone do me a favor. roll initiative. We are in our first combat.
All right.
And folks, really, don't let combat stop you from donating today. You can bless these nerds up mid-combat if you'd like. You
Or
can
curse
also
us.
curse them.
That's very true.
So let me get those initiative rolls.
15.
15.
With enough donations, you can create a gruesome death.
Very true. It might be me.
Mr. Coffee, what was your initiative roll?
I'm an 8.
8.
Yeah.
He's so drunk. 19, even with the constitution.
19.
16.
16. Okay, top of the initiative order. So imagine classic ambush. You all, the 4 of you are standing back to back, surrounded by an equal number of goblins. At the top of the initiative, it is Seraphina the Paladin. What do you do?
Turn and, well, let's see. I'm absolutely gonna keep slashing. I see beady eyes. I'll swing.
Roll to attack.
16.
16 will always hit a goblin. You deal a savage blow to the goblin in front of you. It is a goblin, standard issue goblin. You slice it in half. Just murder this goblin immediately.
An SIG, a SIG, as they call them.
Oh, right.
Excellent work.
I should probably roll initiative for the goblins.
They don't need to go.
The goblins are shocked at their own ambush. My God.
We didn't expect to get this far. That's what the one says as its like top half is sliding off. Next up in the initiative order is Jenny.
Strike unarmed.
Strike unarmed? All right, yeah. Roll me.
Oh.
What's
Crit fail. Audience on 3. We're gonna do some womps.
One guy.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, that was perfect. No notes.
so because yes. So with a 1, it's because you don't have your magic mic stand. You would have never fallen over without your magic mic stand. You do the classic. You swing at normal human height. It's like Miss Calvert classic. You spin around and you fall prone. The goblin that's fighting you looks like it's going to take advantage of this fact and start wailing on you as soon as it can. Which brings us to, we have Seraphina, we have Jenny, Mr. Warlock.
I'll
You're
put
up.
a stop to this.
Yes.
I'll reach out using my powers, trying to restrain the goblin before it attacks the bard.
Ooh, okay, yeah, go ahead. Roll to magically restrain the goblin. Hold goblin.
That's
That is
not
also
good.
a 1. So you,
Oh no.
A true ambush.
so unfortunately, you were speeding too fast through the spell settings. You set it to target self. So your limbs bind to your side and you fall over,
Unfortunate.
Neville Longbottom style.
Yes, this is not great.
Your goblin looks delighted by this development.
I'm also disconcerted by that.
At initiative step at 9, it's the goblin's turn.
Oh.
So a goblin leaps upon you, and they just straight up WWE people's elbow just just start wailing their little goblin fists. It's like being in a pillow fight, but one of the pillows has like a golf ball in it.
Yeah.
One. All the other pillows are really soft, and then every now and again you just get clocked with a golf ball.
Well, you didn't have those kind of pillow fights?
It's the surprise. That's the surprise in the attack.
Ooh, $3,690 in just $10 more.
I am afraid the bad has turned to worse. For the dungeon meowster has been given a curse by the knick-knack. $25.
The best and most screwed up part of this is it's now your
My
turn
turn.
and you're getting cursed.
I can feel.
I love this.
I'm so excited for my turn. Ah!
Evolution.
We can only hope quickly.
This doesn't feel like drinking blood. This feels like having my blood drank, which I was designed to have happen.
Just
actually.
imagining Sailor Moon's sequence with
Yeah.
the coffee maker.
So, Mr. Keurig, you have an A curse. The player is no longer allowed to to use the word or a. If you do, you suffer 1d10 psychic damage.
E. And other vowels.
And the rest. So yeah, what do you do? It is your turn. These two are prone and getting wailed on by a goblin. paralyzed and prone and getting wailed on by a goblin.
Yeah, seeing how useless my travel companions are,
Hey,
and
I see from the ground.
knowing that it's up to me to save them from sure unemployment. I've been in the situation they've been before, and I was fired. So,
Not death, unemployment, ladies and gentlemen.
Sizgi, Siziaji,
Syzygy.
Syzygy.
Sizgi.
Busting out those SAT words of power?
Aha!
The celestial bodies align syzygistically,
Yeah.
and they do Hercules Disney's edition where it creates, you can see Tartarus.
Oh, yeah. The zoom.
Yeah.
And like I'm with you.
The big pillar of light syzygically creates a space where Tartarus and Earth are on the kind of, their planes are overlapping underneath us. And my hope is that that ends up being good.
We can only hope.
I have created a rift in time and space. Hope this works out.
And here is my plea.
Yeah.
I say, you've been trapped down there for a very long time, which I think is Hades'
Hades, yep.
line. You've been trapped down there for a very long time. How about a cup of the warm one? Oh no. I said a warm one, which is damaging. How about a cup that doesn't hurt? Oh wait, no, how about singular cup? Oh God. Ah! My curse.
Oh, right. Damn it.
I know, you didn't know.
Gotta keep yourself
What's he
honest.
doing?
Yeah, I was like, why are you just rolling?
I start coughing up blood, and then I go, but it's also coffee. It's caffeinated and alcoholic.
So
Probably illegal in most states.
So you basically go like, to anyone watching this, you align the planets, open the gates of Tartarus, and start having like an 11 from Stranger Things moment, like you're just bleeding, like
Out of my throat and ears.
You know I'm a sucker for disproportionate violence against goblins.
Yeah, and then I offer my innards to the Tartarus Titans in case they want to drink of my fluids.
The Titans of the underworld.
I put in a cup. I put in a cup.
Yeah. They drink of your blood, which is also mingled with like Kevin's blood right now.
Yeah.
And he was super wasted, but you are mega sober.
Yeah.
This has terrible implications for the cosmos. So I will say that the Titans cannot hang with that blood. They begin to go mad. Like the Titans begin to like come out of the ground. This is the part of the story where like I am ditching this lore book and bringing out the Apocalypse lore book.
Yeah.
So good news is the goblins are definitely dead.
Oh, good.
The bad news is the Titans have broken free from Tartarus. They are now raging across the planet. They are rending the earth. Gales are tearing apart the skies. We still don't know where Kevin or the horses are.
Yeah, that's right.
That is a problem.
A tragedy, I say, is the lava titan melts something in the background. Damn it.
So so that's just kind of like the background to the adventure now. I do ask this, like, are you all still concerned about the horses and Kevin, considering that the Titans are loose and now...
The Titans seem unsurmountable. I think Kevin and the horses are still...
We just keep our goals realistic.
Not
Let's just aim low. We can never be disappointed.
I like a realistic target. And while that wasn't my fault. Let me make that.
I think that was explicitly your fault.
The door was cracked already. All I did was like
nudged it.
Yeah.
Seraphina just turns around after slashing her goblin and goes, I turned away for 2 seconds, and the cosmos have opened, and these massive titans are on. I need my face cream, though.
I mean, yeah.
Yep.
We'll deal with it when I'm young again.
Jenny,
Surely you have feelings about this, eh?
She is staring you down with every eye.
All 3 eyes.
Hold. That? Curse from this me free?
I
me
think
from
Jenny
this
takes
curse.
exception to the fact that you used it to do that and not free her of her curse.
you know, hindsight, which I don't have a third eye, 20, 25, 20, 30,
20, 30.
30.
Yeah, fair.
We have had a very interesting donation here,
Ooh.
which is donated by I'm in the front row.
Yay!
The power of the gods so close to the fold.
Hey, buddy, thank you.
But I think Mr. Coffee's blessing should be the discovery of a cosmic 5th loco that came through the Hercules rift.
Yes!
It gives him cosmic coffee alcohol power or something. I
Are
don't
you
know.
telling me the celestial body's aligned over my alcoholic caffeinated body and created something unholy?
5th loco?
Up until now, scientists have only theorized a 5th loco. I believe.
Chat, help us all.
Yeah. No, I'll say so it's kind of like an alchemical exchange, deal. Yeah, sure, the world is being ripped apart, but you now have like magical cosmic god blood.
He's got the power!
He also.
You have the ability to make any sober person drunk and any drunk person sober instantly. That is what I will.
First me.
Yeah. Boom, drunk. Boom, sober.
Now, the most interesting part is that it also came with an exceeding of $3,700.
Okay.
His power.
So this is kind of like last year where we're just seeing the apotheosis of the cute little robot.
Yes!
We're at $3,700. Mr. Keurig, you are now Mr. Espresso Machine.
Yes!
You are now you're finally made of metal. Very steampunky. Lots of knobs and levers that we're not sure what they do.
I have so many levers that I'm fearful to pull.
Oh my.
You're now I'd say you're about like the height of a dwarf now.
Yeah.
And you are made of metal, and you are just steam banging and clanging. Yeah.
I'm a bang clang 5th loco espresso demon from this plane and not hell.
What Meatloaf lyric is that?
Yeah, that was.
Beautiful. So yeah, world's gone to hell. We don't know where Kevin or the horses are.
Highly fine.
The goblins might have known.
I pour some of the
Any
goblin
more?
blood because they're just eviscerated puddles at this point.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
other debris into the.
Oh, are you trying to absorb their knowledge?
I'm hoping that by. I'm not consuming I don't consume anything, but I'm refiltering it. I'm filtering it through.
God, the moms were right to be against D&D. Now I get it. Now I see their point. That's so fucked. I love it.
Make a note to the editors. Let's clip this part out.
Roll a d20 to do that.
I mix a little dirt in as well.
Oh, good.
Because keep it earthy, grounded.
Aftertaste,
17.
Oh, heck yes. You start to get like Assassin's Creed style flashbacks. Like you actually have to play through an entire campaign in your head where you're like Animus drifting with a goblin.
And then I get sliced in half by a paladin, and I'm like, man, I didn't think this through.
So what happens is, you see through the flashback. You're this goblin. It's your first day on the job. Your wife kisses you goodbye at the door. You
Don't
kiss
worry.
your children goodbye.
I'm 1 day away from retiring, too. It's my first day, and I retire tomorrow.
You show up to your new job. You're working for an ogre who lives in the woods. And this ogre is explaining...
There's the
Oh,
ogre.
there he is.
That's
the
the
sound.
ogre.
Yeah. You all heard it.
Yeah, you watch. It's almost like like heist movie style. We're seeing the montage of like the ogre explaining jobs. Like, all right, here's the job. I'm an ogre. You're goblins. I'm big and strong. You're goblins.
True.
I'm gonna knock this carriage over as these idiots drive past it, and then you're gonna steal all their stuff, cause you're goblins.
Yeah, we are. And I retire tomorrow.
Anywho, after this job, boys, easy street. I'm gonna knock over the carriage, and then I'm gonna go back to our hideout. You know, the one over here on 45th and 3rd.
Yeah,
Surely
boss.
the Titans haven't destroyed the 45th and
Don't worry.
3rd.
Boss, 45th and 3rd, I got it.
And then the flashback like ends. You're back in it.
Oh, God, that was a potent cup.
Does that all happen in the moment, or do we just sit there while he's
You,
going through
you
this?
all just watch as like coffee blood.
Beat.
Foaming.
Yeah, foaming at the mouth.
But it's a good foam.
it's a rich foam.
Yeah, delicate, yeah. Oat milk and goblin blood foam.
Yeah.
And then I say, 45th and 3rd.
My God, he's giving us a location. Surely it can't be destroyed.
And everyone knows where 45th and 3rd is.
Of course, right next to 45th and 4th. At least you would think so.
I mean, logically, it should be. So you all go to what was once this goblin lair.
Ah, rats.
Since the Titans have been freed, it has been okay. So it hasn't been completely destroyed. It's been like collapsed. It was what was once clearly a solid ogre hideout is now just like it was a giant rock, but now it's rubble.
Ah, well, that's
Does that scan?
right.
Yeah.
Like it's been smashed.
It was more than a rock. It was rubble. It was rubble. It was
yeah,
rubble. It was destroyed.
I see you and I value you. I honor you. I honor our friendship. Everyone roll me a perception check.
It's a 9.
It's a 9.
5.
5.
You rolled twice, eyes.
Oh.
Ah.
Is that another nat 20? Shitty.
The third eye.
That third eye power, baby.
That third eye is not blind. So you see. I appreciate your pity, whoever that is. As you eyes the rubble, you notice, you see a hand, a big. If I had to describe like the dimensions and like build of this arm, I would say ogre-like.
Ah, yeah.
Is sticking out of the rubble, and it's just like it's barely alive. Yeah.
Ah, well, you know.
I don't see anything
we,
yet.
We
Do
gotta
I,
see him first.
I see nothing except rubble.
I love this commitment.
Muay Thai.
Yeah. Jenny points out to you this ogre arm twitching and sticking out of the rubble, almost as if reaching for salvation.
Kevin.
Kevin not.
Oh, wait. Not Kevin.
Kevin not.
Oh.
No,
Ogre clearly.
Oh, it's clearly an ogre. Okay. I thought Kevin had worked out for the.
Kevin got ripped these past few hours.
Yeah, he just was doing the like.
Clearly a different
the
color.
thing, the thing that you grip.
Oh.
The grip thing?
Oh, shake weight not.
Shake
but-
weight. Thank you. Shake weight. The grip thing.
But yes, you all see an arm sticking out of the rubble. What do? Imploringly sticking out of the rubble.
Wow.
Sorry, these stuffies will be the rubble.
Oh, okay. Now I got it. This is what I do. Mr. Espresso Machine goes up and goes.
Oh yeah, sorry. Let me.
Hold on, back in the character.
You hear a voice come roll. Oh, bro, tight, sick. Please help me, I'm dying.
Mr. Espresso Machine turns to everybody else and is like, This hand is rad.
So what you're saying is instead we buried not an ogre, but a broger? I can't believe it.
Yes, the
Broger.
fabled broger of the woods.
A broger from another moger.
How unfortunate that we've killed him.
This
Or
shit.
perhaps not.
This right.
Serafina, walk over and grab the hand to pull it out.
Oh yeah, give me that strength check.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Rolls up sleeves, 8.
Now I will remind you, you do have the true name of an extra
I do,
dimensional
and-
entity. You can use that at any time.
I have plans in theory.
Huh? You have,
I have plans.
okay.
We'll see how this goes.
So you give it a good heave. It's you're plenty strong enough. It's just he's got like a mountain. Like he's so sweaty. You can't get a good grip. You're like, if I could just get a good grip on this this broger's
Broger.
mitts, you'd be able to easily pull him out. But he's just his palms are so sweaty. You faintly smell spaghetti.
But now I gotta pull him out to see if there's vomit on his sweater.
Already?
Already. I'm gonna power word for my bros. You can't leave a bro buried under rubble. That's the one rule
That's like rule number 1 of bro code.
of broger.
Do not leave me buried
True as
under
that.
rubble.
True as that.
They don't talk about that one much.
Eudaimonia. 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 Eudaimonia.
Sounds like a sickness.
Yeah, but it's not.
Or a Tool album.
I'm getting down. It's both. It's the state of being lucky, which is a Tool album, and the sickness. Yeah.
What?
And with the state of being lucky, I want to make my bro lucky, where he sweats profusely, like so much sweat, creating a layer of sweat
Like slick.
slickness. One would call moistness, a moist boy
Oh my god.
out of my broger.
Just made him a snail.
With this with this profuse sweating of the ogre and Serafina's powerful grip, this is some weird prophecy coming true. You have pulled the broger from the stone.
My god.
do.
He's the king.
Can anyone do a nice like pops out like the big? Does anyone?
Yeah, that worked.
That happens.
He overshoots.
Bro!
We've done it.
The once and future king. But yeah, no, the broger is slurped out of the rubble, and he lands in a gooey pile of his own slick, viscous sweat.
God. It's just like MageFest.
Right, MageFest.
Oh, right, that thing you're on your way to, which has probably been destroyed by this point.
I mean,
Sure, it's fine.
But yeah, Broger's first words are, tight.
But not too tight, because look, you're out.
He's like, you guys totally saved me. Oh, you're the ones I robbed, aren't you?
Are we?
Yeah.
Are we?
Period.
No, you are.
Are we? Period.
Are we?
Yes, you are.
Are we?
Like, is there a problem here? I might only have an int of like 6, but I'm feeling.
The friction you're feeling is real.
Oh, that's not tight.
And you're moist boy, so if you're feeling any friction, it's gotta be some intense friction.
Well, moist boy, why did you steal from us?
Look, man, we don't have to overcomplicate it. I don't have to have like some sort of like, oh, we can definitely see things from his point of view arc. I'm an ogre. I beat things up and I steal them.
I like.
You had stuff and I wanted it.
I really like how straightforward this broger is.
Yes, that is true. However, it does also make him a criminal, which is bad.
Look, if doing crimes is a crime, then lock me up. Wait, except don't.
As I put my hand back down. All right, go on.
Won't we?
I don't know. Will you?
Won't we?
You won't.
Won't we?
She's playing sick mind games. Look, I'll cooperate. Just get her away from me.
Then tell us where our things are, and we'll set her off you.
Fair enough. We're gonna have to go to my hiding spot.
Oh. Where could this be?
Unfortunately, it was in my lair,
Oh.
which is now a giant. Do you have a way of potentially moving several tons of, like, ruined rock and rubble?
Is there a way that we could summon a titan to even more rubbleize the rubble until it's dust?
I feel like
You
we
dare
perhaps...
how? You dare how?
You dare out. Serafina, you looked like you had something to add.
You'd be like, "Hey, Titans! The ogre's house is this way."
Good bit. Good bit. Did you just true name the Titans?
No, I have something in mind.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The Titans, they're stomping around. They're like, ugh, destroy. They see that little pile of rubble that they just didn't obliterate enough. So now the Titans are returning. They're coming back and they're saying, Brogan!
There's the one that's just the lava one who's just dragging, like melting. Yeah.
Grand, what's your next plan, Serafina?
Yeah, the Titans are now coming this way with murderous intent in their eyes.
Now I will true name. As she pulls out a small trophy made of gold and says, "Oh, great Olympian Arnold Schwarzenegger, I summon thee to have these Titans remove this debris so we will retrieve our blessing items."
So the heavens part, light from the sky, an Adonis of oiled muscle flies down, and when he sees you, he says, "Serafina, you son of a bitch!"
Bro!
Yeah, you two go way back.
The forearms, when they clasp, you all can't imagine just the sweaty
Wet,
veins.
so wet.
Oh.
And using the true name of Arnold Schwarzenegger, he is summoned, and he immediately begins going to town on these Titans. Classic cloud of fists, and Arnold fists, and like you see a Titan gets tossed out of it, he drags them back in, tying them into knots, casting them back into Tartarus. Most of this continent has been devastated beyond repair, but the Titans have been thrown back into the abyss. And that wasn't even like the point of this adventure. It's the side quest. Side quest, you saved the planet.
They were gonna get out anyways. They were not. They were on their way.
Hey, now hold on, man.
It's all in a day's work. And then he flies off to go do Arnold Schwarzenegger things.
Cool, so.
Get to the chopper.
Cool, so.
Did you tell Arnold that he was leaving?
Yes.
I hope
Get
he,
to the chopper.
I hope he finds that chopper he's looking for.
So now that Arnold, in his obliteration of the Titans, like cleared and punched away like all of this rubble, and in the bottom of like now that it's been cleared out, now it's down to the very foundations of this ogre hideout. You see a singular, you see buried in the dirt, like just exposed, kind of like, you know how at the beginning of Jumanji, when they're like digging up, like the dirt falls away, and oh, Jumanji. It's that, but it's a big ogre-sized MAGFAST lunchbox.
Branded.
Secret hiding spot.
A broker of culture, I would suppose.
Yeah. So yeah, that's where all your stuff is. We tight?
Moist Bro, would you like to go to MAGFAST with us?
Yes. So he opens the box. There's your face cream. There's your mic stand. There's your, hold on, your squishmallow.
Squashmallow.
Squashmallow, its eyes are glowing. It is definitely evil. I decided that while we were playing.
Yeah, inevitable, really.
Your pocket square.
Excellent, right?
Recover. Oh man, are we gonna end? Oh yeah, hold on. We can time this. We ended it in an hour exactly. Your stuff is returned. Kevin, who knows what happened to him.
Wow.
But Moist Bro joins you. He puts you upon his back and carries you.
Yes.
Free ride.
Piggyback style.
Which we slide off constantly.
Oh, actually, here we go. Here, perfect ending credit sequence. He's like Naruto running through a field with you guys mounted on his back, and as he is, get up here, yeah. And as he's like running with you on his back, the horses start running like they join you.
Majestic so.
And Kevin is mounted atop one. He's like, guys, you came to find me.
Kevin! Oh my God, you've lost a lot of blood and you're still wasted.
I'm so pale and drunk.
You were where?
And then like cue montage of you all arriving to MAGFest, partying your hearts out, helping rebuild after the devastation mostly, but like that's never stopped a party at MAGFest.
No, because we party responsibly.
So,
Yeah, it's a lot of mages. They were able to fix it in like an afternoon.
That's magic.
Yeah.
Which is science.
sure.
And that at 1 hour and 57 seconds is the end of our adventure. Everyone give us a pithy one-liner. I give you your warlock.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being here. The law was upheld in some bizarre way.
Your warforged, Mr. Espresso Machine.
The best part about waking up, seeing me right next to you on the pillow.
Your paladin, Seraphina.
I'm young and beautiful again.
Your bard, Jenny, who's been practicing this speech all night.
You think hard really was this?
I'm Eric Poach. I've been your dungeon master. These have been your adventurers. This is Donations and Dragons. Give us money always.
Oh, goodness.
For the kids.
It's for the kids.
For the
Hey.
kids.
It's always a pleasure having y'all on
Roll
stage.
D30s for the kids.
So, hey, those of you both online and in room, don't go anywhere. Our next thing we got coming up is the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog, being played by our very own Taraj42. So, it's an incredible game. If you haven't seen it, you're gonna want to. It's a treat for sure.
I don't know if you've ever seen a hedgehog get murdered real time.
It's dope.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's worth throwing a few golden rings at the donation counter. Yeah.
That is very true. I believe this girl had bid war to decide what the name of the character will be whenever they start the game. So you have just enough time to get something in. The current one in the lead is Ultimate Life Form with just no spaces. And it's $10.01. So for only 2 cents, you can instead name him Big the Cat.
Choose those names, make those donations, make sure that we are giving back. And
To the community.
to the community, murdering hedgehogs with aplomb when they have just delightful crowdsourced names. All of this and more right here at magFAST. Gotta
And
go
then,
fast.
where else can they see you all the rest of the weekend?
Oh yeah. Anything anybody wants to plug for the rest of the weekend?
You and I are competing, actually.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Okay, all right, one at a time.
I'm gonna throw water in your face, like, shh. I'm around, say, I'm around, say, late night, and that's it.
We're just gonna be vague about when it's happening.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
It's late and it's on a night, and if you're there, you'll have made that decision and be able to be nowhere else. I'll lock the room. It'll be a fire hazard. We'll wait till the marshals bust us out. As much as I can possibly do to make sure that because that's also a charity stream, that you give your money. I will mug you real time. So come to our stream.
Forced charity.
To do that, all I need is one, somebody who's really excited about getting mugged. But I know there's more of you sickos out there, so come to our stream.
I'll be back tomorrow hosting in an evening that is going to be so entertaining. We're going to have our own Juggle Boy with his shenanigans, to put it lightly. Yes, he is a powerlifter and a juggler, so put
He's
those
so good.
together.
Oh, yeah.
It is
It's
insane what
amazing.
he can do.
And he's up in the ante this year. So
He would have
he's
been a
getting
perfect.
better.
He would have been a perfect model for my Arnold little fantasy over here.
Yes.
And then we have Royal, who's going to be doing some Just Dance, and then other fun shenanigans tomorrow. So come check
Absolutely.
it out. I'll be there. I hope you are too.
Jenny, anything you want to promote at all?
Yeah, actually, you can find me on the internet doing things like Animorphs Anonymous on Twitch, and Horse Girls, and Dungeons and Dracon Beams, just to name a few. You could also check out linktr.ee/join the clubs for pretty much everything that I'm on.
Yeah. It's all good. Almost as good as going to that donate button and making sure that Sonic gets an even weirder name.
Nowhere near
You
as
can do
good.
it.
You need
You
to do
can
that
do
beyond
it.
anything else.
Meta Ruler, anything you wanted to promote?
Well, I'm going to be right here with Alexio. I'm going to be hosting in the morning, actually. We got some fun things. We got the Don Bluth trilogy. Who doesn't love Space Ace? Come on now.
He's still chained to the table.
That's so
He's
true.
not left this spot.
The more you donate, the longer they keep the chain on.
They'll let me sleep, and then I'm back at 8 a.m., so God help us all.
You have to ask for food specifically when you donate for him to get fed.
I mean,
Otherwise, chain time.
Oh, God. Well, it's all for charity, so it is what it is.
Chained for charity.
All right, well, au revoir. We're going to go ahead and get set up for the next one.
I feel like we all learned something about ourselves.
What did we learn?
One of the greatest.